Jello Beats, holla at me.
What's up, guys? It's Toma, and today I'll be bringing you a Showdown analysis / tips gameplay video. I'll just be going over my free Showdown games where I play pretty well, and I'll teach you guys some tips about Showdown. Now, I'm not the best of Showdown. You can ask Money Capital, who's the real god of Showdown. But I thought, with my knowledge, I've played the game for a long time, and I thought I could help those of you who don't really have good teammates or who prefer being solo to play, because I know playing with randoms can be really infuriating. So right now I'm playing duo Showdown with my teammate Cameron, and I see that he's got this penny low, so we're deciding to push up, try getting an easy kill early on, seeing if we can wipe this team. This Brock could be problems, as Brock is actually very strong, but I know that I can probably take him with my free power-ups. So I decided to break open a wall so he can't really escape. He's forced to fight me, and I can find the kill easily. It's also important that you're confident in your own abilities to 1v1 people to make sure you ensure kills. So here I see the penny's low, and I go for the kill. Now I see a power up and a Piper, and I'm thinking I can get this power up, and I can kill the Piper. That'd be good. So I'm just waiting for my teammate, and their teammate does respond too, but now I see he's throwing a super, and I can just kind of auto aim the Piper to death. So the penny gets some nice burst shots on us, well played by her, so I decided to take the time and back up a little. I see my teammates going back for the penny, and he does get a super, so I do decide to push up a little, and I know for a fact that Piper's going to jump, so I go to her landing spot and see her. Here I see a 7 power up Terra, and I want to make sure she doesn't come back to bite us in the future. So I make sure to take her out. And right now I'm focusing on the other team, but I don't see that the Leon has respawned, and he's killed my teammate. So now I'm forced to play a little more defensively. I don't want to get third. I'm trying to get second at least and first. I see the Leon goes invisible, so I try clipping them in the corner, and I do end up getting him to low HP. And you can see the other team also gets focused on the Leon as they see him as the bigger threat, and Cameron is able to clean up just like that. Into the second game, but here I'm playing solo Showdown on Double Trouble, and here I see this Jessie took out the Poco, and now she's being really aggressive, and there's also a Barley shooting here, so I'm like, okay, I can use this, maybe get a kill, get a power up. Here I see another Colt, and I'm confident in my abilities to take him out, but sadly that does not work, so I'm forced to fall back. Here I'm just gaining territory. I'm covering the whole bottom right side right now, and I'm holding off. There's a Barley on the left that I just killed, there's a Shelly up top, and there's a Colt on the right. I speed the Spike, gets a super, and I decide to fall back. You never want to fight a Spike. And now I'm forced to hide since the Piper get a lucky shot on me. Now I'm over here, you see me popping up back and forth, back and forth. I'm just baiting out shots for the Piper, see if she's going to waste attacks. And when I see she doesn't, I'm just going to go for the super. So what I did right here is just getting closer to her so she can't do as much damage. And it works since she falls back and shoots. But I'm forced to fall back when she hits me once. That's a misplay by my part. And I'm forced to take a 1v1 with a Piper, which is something you never want to do. Now I see there's a Nita and a Dynamite here, and I'm desperately trying to get them away from me. This Nita, I break the wall so she can't use it anymore to her advantage, since Colt does much better in the open. And now I see it's a 2v1v1, and I decide, hey, I don't need a teammate, I'll make it a 1v2. And now this Nita's getting all the gems, getting greedy, or getting the power up, and I say, hey, I'll kill your teammate, we'll make it a fair game, alright? And now I have the range advantage on her, I just have to keep poking her, make sure she doesn't get too close. and I see I get my super luckily, and she goes behind the wall, and I take it out before she can regen anything. So you want to make quick plays, snap, just like that. Going into the final game, where I play solo showdown with Primo on Cavern Churn. This map has a lot more walls, a lot more grass, much better for close range brawlers. I don't recommend long range brawlers unless you're going to get to the end game. So here I see this bull isn't really regenning health, he's being really aggressive. Even though he's running from me, he's just getting shots off. So I decide I'll get rid of him, and I'll just be on my way. The brawler you choose is also much affected by the map. For example, Feast or Famine. You'll see there's a lot of big tanks that go to the middle of the map to try getting the power-ups. So you'll probably see much more bulls and Shellys and Primos. Now I see another bull here. I decide I'm going to be a little aggressive. This is my personal playstyle. You guys can play more however you guys like. Play at your own speed. Here I whiff a couple shots. That's too bad. I'll just fall back a little. Now I see there's a cult coming, so I say, hey, I'll try pinching you. And we do end up sort of doing that. But he does end up charging and running away. I force him into the middle, just with my pressure, and he does get killed by the main guy, the guy in the middle, the guy who has all the power-ups. You'll see a lot of these on maps that have a lot of power-ups, like this map, and Feast or Famine, where there's always one big boss at the end. So here I just try taking out the Colt, and I know there's no way for me to win versus this bull. He's just too strong. And that is the final game. So I hope you guys have learned something from these Showdown matches. Play at your own speed. Play how you like. Learn to play 1v1s. Don't hide in the grass forever. That'll work to a certain extent. So if you guys have learned something from this, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. See you guys next time.